jUPitEr is moving into tAUrUS at the beginning of May, I think sometime at the beginning of May. And this is a significant change as far as the amplification of the two planets we've been experiencing. Mars being amplified, for me, has been somewhat disastrous. Working on something, I'm sure. And then now it's going to move into tAUrUS, and that is the amplification of the Venus energy. If you're a Venetian, then that could definitely be something that begins to, you'll notice the feeling is it's a different feeling than Mars, right? I mean, Mars and Venus are opposites as far as their energy, kind of like, yes. And so now we're amplifying the Venetian side of our experience as humans through jUPitEr, which is high-minded. Really, it's just expanding and amplifying, increasing the number of whatever it touches. And so, yes, going into tAUrUS, Venus rulership. It's a good break. It's a nice break for me, anyway. I was just thinking how, jUPitEr moving through over my ascendant, and then moving through the first house. Mars ruled is kind of like this amplification of whatever was going on with me. Some things going on that would just be, it's like hallmarking part of me, that it's kind of just like part of my memory now as far as jUPitEr. And now we're resetting and we're moving into, it is a kind of a technical reset for even humanity. Don't forget, I'm humanity. Yes, I'm happy to take a break, but we have been, this amplification of Mars, and then Mars being in Cancer, debilitated. I mean, talk about it, babe. It's just been, what happened to April for me? It's not really any kind of excuse, but I'm riding waves now that I'm here to tell you, you don't have any control. The best thing you can do is become a surfer. And so life, it's the ocean of life, and every bit of possibility is a wave, perhaps, that you can or don't have to catch. I mean, there is the new wave, what's going on with the collective, and a lot of people take that and surf in, and some people are just waiting for the big kahuna. And what does that look like? Well, they're way out there, and nobody's around them. Everybody is mediocre, but they are waiting over here for that wave that people look and go, and there's only just maybe one person. That's you over there going, yeah. I went through the bitterness of all of that, where everybody's looking back saying, that person is crazy, that person is alone all the time, that person is whatever. But can you imagine the feeling of catching that wave? That, hey, everybody else could have caught it, and they do. They say, oh, we missed it. Maybe. I don't know, babes. Thanks for listening to the story. Not sure if I'm going to be able to be my usual emotionally unstable and angry ass self, which is kind of funny. I almost spelt it out, cracked up laughing. Did you see that ant? An ant was asleep. What I mean is, well, you know, I might be feeling a little better. Love is the only way to go at this point, if you haven't noticed. I mean, jUPitEr is definitely going to amplify the quality of love, and that's going to affect everybody if we have felt anything for anybody at all, or we have it in us. But if you're a cultivator, say, if you're somebody who, I might be able to talk about exactly what I'm trying to talk about, as Jupiter begins to trine my Venus. Pardon me while I try to adjust my my accounts here. I mean, I'm not even financially online, so I'm here begging for mercy on my life, and please donate at least $5 into me over Facebook. Imagine that. Like I always say, hey, and I'm gonna wrap this conversation up pretty soon. You know, this is what social media would be amazing if we can start a trend. I can get involved too. Just give me a kickstart. Say if I have 440 something friends on Facebook, if they all sent me $5, do the math. I have to do the math. I can barely do it. But that's a lot of money. Facebook was supposed to be a showering system to help everybody. That, I mean, just wouldn't be any such thing as having gone in need of anything. I mean, it's like you could, if somebody asks for dish soap, it would be a kind of a joke to have 500 bottles of dish soap, but why not if it showed up? Then you'll just have to give away some dish soap. This would be a horrific thing to start. Whatever you do, don't mention it on Facebook. Last time I did, they threw me in jail. It was